For us at Enterprise Life, we've been in business of providing solutions, customized solutions, insurance solutions for our customers. And today we want to leverage on our existing platforms and the solutions that PayAngel, our new partners, have.
So this partnership is a strategic collaboration between Enterprise Life and PayAngel in making sure that Ghanaians abroad take advantage of their Kwantupa policy. And PayAngel provides the right payment solution platform for these collaborations to happen.
We're excited about this partnership with the two of us coming together. Customers will be able to pay their premiums monthly, quarterly, or yearly in a stress-free mode.
Enterprise, your advantage.
If you are in a diaspora, there's no other money transfer that you need to use other than PayAngel. It's fast, secure, and convenient. And guess what? The exchange rate is off the roof. If you are interested in growing, uniting, and building Africa, use PayAngel and also use the GUBA promo code.
PayAngel is safe, fast, and secure.
Go ahead.
Nameka say it's actually pathetic. Near air no. A lot of people on a daily basis, every literally crying over the phone. Or moka se me no me hu se me baye. Na me di me teacher wa Ghana na enya bad. Na me ye say na enya bad. And I feel my Tom meja pade de ama obi. And I think say a hard journey, but senya work no. The best side of four. Maybe I would say a free beer. Seven years I went to nani I went to. I will say it shum. You cross check it. Sebi due diligence. The last time meaning say na me number one internet needs to be bring to me baby the phone nya me number free but or send me SMS verify say no crack. And on the face of it, I didn't need anyone to tell me that's Enya Papa. NOBA chairman and boarding. You know, these are some of the things in the help I hear. The person didn't even have to pay consultation or anything. So you can't say for a lawyer, free. When it requires consultation, I'll make a choice. And I make a quick one. Me the full be frame and also mini consultation. Person me no kasa. Menene kasa me so my friend me kasa consultation. I'm just saying in the extreme circumstances.
The legal aid over
Yes, but in extreme circumstances, it's in America, we can just have a quick look because we are in touch with our humanity as well. When our discretion permits, you bet me a share, you bet me. We just encourage you, do your checks, overcheck. I know the agent for no be some question no move, and it is only when something as fishy as this and the more move no. Because some people baby say
that's a red flag, isn't it?
Yes. Because who be so be idea. Me say be me a lawyer, no be a lawyer. Then also yeah, mammy na. Who be some 100 times as a be a bit annoying might be. Me catch or not even annoying, but me catch over and over again. Me see you saying me catch you saying when you accepted.
Right, welcome to the show, another edition of your Legal Answers with Abinelle, Solicitors. We were meant to start at 8 o'clock and we had to settle a few technical issues. And we can come to you in crystal clear pictures. And sound is very good. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. If you can do so, let me hear from you in the comment section. Baby, I will share your freebie and I would love to hear from you as well. Mpacho, just send me a message. Now to send you is your show, is your Legal Answers. You provide the questions. We provide the answers. I am just a moderator. I am not a legal expert, but by God's grace, I have the experts here on the show. And as you know, we have been doing it for some few weeks now. No, Yeba Facebook on Abinelle Solicitors, on my page Daniel Kwekudatsin, on the Hack TV YouTube page. Stream across some multicasting at the same time. We bring you this show and then we help you as much as possible to understand the intricacies. Enyoma Echiyadrin about UK immigration, housing, family law, employment law, so can how maka housing, right? But I mean, we said they do na yana immigration because you do na to coin yabo pro about UK has say in some nobia what they all can. But I always encourage you, say you will not go wrong with the right legal advice, and that is what Abinelle Solicitors provide. And then me guests, your lawyer, opemu pa lawyer, ahon first no pa nyamiadum Abinelle for they say we nimu minim so much do Abinelle for lawyer say yeah juma wo ho nyina wo mu nyina wo ye kama pa nti. I have one of them with me tonight. My regular legal guests. She's not able to join me tonight for one or two reasons. But we're running Pabuashe, one of their able solicitors who is amazing, fantastic. She is on other platforms, on other radio stations. But then you remember Jimbre or Babe Kanyeho. Every question that you have, she is willing and she is able to do justice to it. But we also have a substantial topic. She would talk to us about it. But don't forget, say, Milton Keynes, the community outreach by Abinelle Solicitors is kicking off next week, Sunday, the 23rd of June. Next week, Sunday, the 23rd of June in Timpacho, Yakrado. But me fan cry from Abinelle Solicitors. And then when we come back, I'm just going to bring my guest on the screen for us to start. If you are here in Pacho, share the live stream. So YouTuber, share the link, subscribe to the channel, or Facebook, copy the link, share to pages, share to your WhatsApp group, share to your broadcast. Maybe I also share could be a Pacho. Share this stream because you are about to contact information that will be invaluable as far as immigration is concerned. Intimacy ye crowd mama ye fan crowd to me twa me home brasses here na ye bape na me the guest ba na ye twetwe ya fiti nkomonase. All right, stay tuned.
Hello everyone, hi Ebusiafo. This is lawyer Abinelle Kwapia from Abinelle Solicitors. On 23rd June 2024, myself and the team, we're coming to Milton Keynes, Paris Family Temple from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is your time to bring all your questions. You have a free legal consultation with your family law, immigration law, housing, and employment. For questions, I will be there with my team, a fantastic team of lawyers are here back to come and help you as much as you're to me. So come, you don't want to miss it. Come with friends, invite everyone. See you there.
Right, okay, so we are back. Let me bring on screen my guest. Let me see. Okay, my friend, no, but I'll be coming home shortly, and then when she comes, I'll bring her on screen, and then we start. So you had it right there on the 23rd of June, 2024. Abinelle Solicitors, the whole team. By Milton Keynes, ICGC, Caris Family Temple, Miankasami Sofu Penyin, Reverend Kofi Ochre, and a host to the team. Now it's going to be an exciting time because they're going to bring you all the updates and you have the opportunity to ask questions, general questions. But after that, the team will be providing one-to-one free consultations. And this is your opportunity. Until you who say, oh, and I mean, consultation fee, mini consult, but me person me who say me issue be ye year, patch. This is your moment. If you are in Luton, Dunstable, Milton Keynes, any that area, Nina Pacho, Bomodine Shia, or ICGC, Caris Family Temple, and then it's going to be an awesome evening. This evening, I have my guest who is one of the solicitors from Abinelle, lawyer Peggy, and coming home. So I'll bring you on screen pretty shortly. But you know how to contact us on this show. A couple of ways. You can bring your comments in the comment section. Me your comments about comment section, and then it will be highlighted on the screen for the question to be asked. Now, lawyer, I will also put the phone line on the phone line, and then the phone lines are going to be working, so you can call live into the show. You can call live into the show and ask your question. Now, lawyer, you are no Sanso and Ubetimi are joining in live on the screen. So the link is in the comment section. We'll share your Hack TV. The link is on the comment section. On also Abinelle Solicitors. The link is on the comment section, so you can actually join us. Lawyer Peggy, good evening to you.
Good evening, Minabema.
Mpacho bibi aboko.
Eradia Dumpacho Nonse.
Good to have you. Bibi, I know it's been a hectic week. Lawyer for the your work week is very, very, very hectic. But thank you, sir. Wajimre na and you only better can come over your legal answers. So.
Okay. Me da sister what me about all great platform so most of times no na bribia mini aba lawyer Abinelle na onu ye edisa jumade ba and as you said no bibi nti wenti mi amma and na wan run in papa akese e dey ahye me say me medisa jumade we on her behalf no adofo hu mi wɔ ha na mi gyina mu ene ama lawyer Abinelle Nyako me free Abinelle Solicitors me ne nyinaa na yɛ adwuma baako nti oni hɔ a na estefata sɛ obi egyina mu ma no nti a wahu mi ene enyumre ɛwɔ platform yi so.
Nice, thank you so much. Na Abibiano say show and I say ba dwumadi isu a we don't assume say obia enim about Abinelle Solicitors. There are definitely amount for our more ebeti Abinelle Solicitors and come for the very first time, and the video as well will be on our pages in later, days later, weeks later, months later, they will come across this video and they would want to know say Abinelle Solicitors for money here for. So obviously I can be big a cry at sharing if Abinelle Solicitors home.
Abinelle Solicitors, yes, say me di ye ho adanse I think say no show no yempo. Kakra meka fa ye ho no say Abinelle Solicitors ye jumako we are based in East London. Your London Crodemo based in East London, Stratford. Na yedi jumako bebre njuma ni bi ye immigration law ye ejuma fa family law ye housing and employment as well, and any other form of benefits so obi person on making application for say nipa no ne pension aso onhu kwan ye obefa so contact yɛbɛboa ɛwɔ saa kwan no so. Also, so the person on investor credits and anaasɛ any form of benefits be a housing be a friend Abinelle Solicitors a yɛtumi ɛboa wɔ saa kwan no so. Nti in a nutshell no dwumadie wei ɛna yɛdi.
Okay, so just immigration in Kwan, although ya now no think say immigration kwana lawyers etaidi hu dwuma mo ye housing say obi pese or social housing so wa twen wa DQ musa ndru no so da edi asem na also catch council ni nyina mu di hu dwuma sanity right
Yɛdi hu dwuma.
Okay, all right, good. And family law, so mudi hujuma. And
Eh,
okay, all right. Going to hear from
sɛ
Patrick.
bi a with the family law no sɛ bi a obi bɛgye sɛ family law deɛ bi a divorce ne awareɛ daabi sɛ bi a wo ne obi awo na ntawantawa deɛ bi aba mu ntam na sɛ nipa no prevent wo from sɛ wobɛhu wo ba a ɛno nso yɛdi ho dwuma. Sɛ awaregyaeɛ abi asi na agyapadeɛ bi wɔ mu na mopɛ sɛ monkyɛ ho so a yɛdi ho dwuma. Ebi wɔ hɔ a awareɛ no there are assault bi na anaasɛ violence bi wɔ mu. Ɛno so yɛtumi de asɛm no kɔduru agyɛgyefoɔ anim ma ɔmo protect victims no. Nti all these things nyinaa yɛyɛ ho adwuma wɔ family section no. Nti sɛ obi tie me na ebi ɔpɛ sɛ ɔnyɛ any form of order concerning family law a ɔcontact yɛ a yɛbɛtumi adi ho dwuma ama no.
Okay, all right. Okay, that's great. Now, for Abinelle Solicitors, 14 Claypole Road, East London, E15 2RJ, ɛna wɔn me de wɔn wobɛhu sɛ wɔn details no ɛretwa gu wɔ screen no so saa nti wobɛhu wɔn the heart of East London, Stratford, 14 Claypole Road, E15 2RJ. Na ɛba no appointment a wobɛtumi ɛkɔko wɔn office anaasɛ wɔn bɛtumi adi dwuma virtually. You don't need to really be in UK and sana umetimi abwa and you don't really need to be in London. Baby biano, you can reach out to them. And Lawyer Peggy, moye in-country application, mosaye external application, ye entry clearance, Emma or the yeah, therefore mutie from Ghana and I say, oh baby, and I'll over into UK. I send some hujma.
Mepatro ayedi ho dwuma sɛ obi wɔ outside the UK na ɔtie yɛ na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔmbra UK either for a visit or wanya ne ho kani bi wɔ hɔ a te sɛ family visas no all type of entry clearance applications yɛdi ho dwuma. Kwan a wopɛ sɛ wombra UK no wofrɛ yɛn a yɛbɛtumi ne wo go through na also watimi abeduru UK man mu nti yɛyɛ external applications as well.
All right, okay. For made the number not to screen. So this show is your legal answers. And you ask the questions, Lawyer Peggy provides the answers. I'm just your moderator. But then no, we would be talking about something quite important. Whilst we wait to have your questions. You can put your question in the comment section. It will be answered. You can call us live on the show. The phone number is on your screen. Or call from inside UK 07445475 It's also on WhatsApp, and you can call us on the WhatsApp call. Say, oh yeah, outside UK, baby, I'll show you free piano. You can give us a call, and then we'll be able to speak to you live on the show. Now, lawyer, answer or question nti ebia asem na ye wa wo dia ebia ye onua bi de ubetimi am abusama na now you can give them the number so omon tune in omon frɛ says yeah. Lawyer, one of the issues that normally come up and it's tied to immigration, it's tied to family. It can be tied to a lot of things. In fact, they permeate any other area. Say a culture na the issue of abuse in relationship. Yetiti bebre so bisi ena bema na ebi ankanka normal woma ebi wa man ware wa ha na wo mu ba kokofa ba ko ba ya bema na okofa me ba ye no ena otina me fa ho die so ena o ma me mpie me ye adwuma na waji sika ni nyina and say a lot of things. I've lost myself. Some of the common things about things I've lost myself. Me what Ghana and I just say me ankasa me me sisi me hu so a me jimeni smabaya kwa will be man so bema no na ebia abuse no eba so it's a whole lot of issues. and say adapai say sinu sueni, but sebi sene because sending krata is tied to this person who is the sponsor, it's very difficult. They don't know what to do, So victims of domestic abuse and a kwanyam befa so mbetimi enya wo indefinite leave to remain. Indefinite leave to remain, no, meaning say obetchemu amaye. But let's start with the abuse. You can say abuse cry and no anything, and what are the different forms of abuse?
Yo, Daniel Meda was say you can't domestic abuse. Yeah, it's quite broad.
Okay.
Sometimes you know be mukra go through abuse. Yeah, omu nim say ni omu komuno abuse. Inti sabi yeah yesua no. Yeah, we take it upon ourselves. Say you nya chance be say yeah. You be tre adofo kwanya abuse no it take place. Any mmoa ɛwɔ hɔ ma ɔmo sɛnea wokasa no kaeɛ no obi wɔ hɔ a because of ehu sɛ bi a nipa no a ɔwɔ abuse no koraa no ne so na ɔdepend nti no ɛyɛ a na ɔde ahyɛ ne ho na yɛ suffer in silence. Abinelle Solicitors no ɛnɛ yɛaba sɛ yɛbɛkyerɛkyerɛ abuse no nneɛma a adeɛ a na suban a obi da na di kyerɛ wo a ɛkyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ abuse no yɛbɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ. Abuse yɛ suban bi a obi da na di kyerɛ ne yɔnko a memfa sɛ ɛde ɔyawdie anaasɛ ɛma nipa no sunsum so te ntwi saa na mɛka no.
Atiti nipa koro.
Ɛtete ɛde atete ba nipa koro na abrabɔ mu. Saa happen between nipa mmienu ana couple of people. Abuse no so ɛwɔ sɛ obi wobɛtumi aka sɛ obi abuse wa ɛwɔ sɛ wo ne nipa no have some personal connection te sɛ monyɛ biribi ɛwɔ mo ntam sɛ yɛaka sɛ obi woyɛ victim of an abuse. Yɛwɔ various type of abuse. Yɛwɔ abuse bi wɔ hɔ a ɛyɛ physical abuse. Sɛ bi a nipa no abo wo assault wo wa touch wo anaasɛ physically bibi me ntɔkwa mu a
wabɔ wasum,
yes wabɔ wasum wapra wo that's where there's a physical contact. Waka no so ka ho. And there was sexual abuse. Sexual abuse. And no nkrofo bebre and said anka ho asem, but Daniel is really going on. There are so many cases that you handle. And when you prove into it, it's all about sexual abuse. So we obi etse not the bia or person mumbieja the bia.
Be lawyer peg where they also cheche mu yi. Na de bia just any nyina kan ware no hu bia na.
Oh, eka ho but yeah can the bia as an even when you are not willing to do it or the offer so now we you offer oje ebro wa hoden so.
Okay.
Remember example to say anopa before or the bema oba for so wa mo waye we akra na wo fia wo twan kra no wa dwane fra adwuma ma be ye anajo test anytime though it's part of marriage life there but when it become excessive you are not willing to do it or the shower console that's when it tends to be abuse.
Mama o de ma o se mo jedro na no papa kan wi apa.
And I threatening behavior so obi wa on your ombo on no physical contact but ne kasa emu no de bia or threaten wo. And one da minye wo sei one nye sei a minye wo sei me de wo bɛfa ha me de wo bɛkɔ fie wo buuku koraa mɛgye afiri wo nsam wo time so sɛ mɛyɛ wo nkrataa ma a menyɛ wate saa nneɛma no nyinaa threat a ɛde fear ɛba nipa no mu no ne nyinaa so yɛbɛtumi agyina so aka sɛ it's a form of abuse yɛwɔ controlling or coercive behavior meka ɛno no mɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu because there's a bit of difference ɛwɔ mu yɛka coercive behavior now. Coercive behavior no can be a single act. Nipa ne yɛ act ne baako pɛ mpo a is coercive behavior. Or it can be a pattern of act. Etimodi threats and now humiliations and now intimidations. Eba nipa na brabo. To say ebia in front of people, nipa no shout so so. Ebi adɔfo ahyia a woka ho no na wode da bia or bring out or cancer ma egu w'anim ase muhyia na ɔka asɛm a egu w'anim ase da bia ɛka wo hyɛ
you are belittled in the face of people.
The biana or go animas nipa mo wo won't feel okay in front of people. And now with the controlling behavior, no, and no dear more consider it as a part and a range of acts into a twatwa so everyone obe isolate you from group of people everyone kuo wei deɛ mempɛ sɛ wobɛjoin ne bi mmaa wei mfa wo ho mbɔ asɔre wei nkɔ bi saa that type of behavior no is
wadamfo wei mempɛ sɛ mehu n'anim
wɔ fie ha mfa wei adamfo nkɔ ha exploiting your resources ebi wɔ hɔ a sɛdeɛ yɛka no wo bank account kora nipa ne control wo bank card nipa na gye ahyɛ ne ho wontumi nyi sika wobɛyi sika agye sɛ woabɔ nipa no amaneɛ it's all form of controlling behavior aduane koraa a mobɛyɛ no agye sɛ nipa no na akɔdi dwa kyɛ sɛ or prevent you from having your own capacity as a person wobɛnya bibi ama ho ebi koraa adwuma koraa mpo no ɔmpɛ sɛ wobɛyɛ bi ebia 2 hours oyɛ asika ne nyinaa egu ne bottom ne nyinaa ɛka ho ne nyinaa yɛ controlling behavior ne nyinaa ɛna yɛwɔ psychological and emotional ones ɛso wɔ hɔ ɛno no can be linked to ɛte sɛ coercive behavior no psychologically nipa no etimu ebi wɔ hɔ a wode no te wonyɛ no hwee ba sɛ adeɛ kye adeɛ sɛn atɛm ɔbɛto wo ho ara di w'atɛm na koraa woyɛ ɔba a wokoraa woyɛ bɛrima ɛsɛ yɛnware mede wo ba kurom ha bɛyɛ the all this form of kasa yɛka kyerɛ nipa no psychologically no wode ɔyawdie bi ɛhyɛ nipa no so a yɛbɛtumi agyina so atɛm as an abuse ɛde ayɛ application ama wo.
Okay.
And see, all these things are forms of abuse. And I make us say, I was say abuse better keep place. I was say nipa no mon have some form of relationship and among have some form of connection between you. Yɛhwɛ nkurɔfo a yɛbɛtumi ne ɔmo anya connections a ebi mu yɛ sɛ yɛn ho kafoɔ obi a waware no a wo ne ne te ɔno mowɔ personal connection obi so wɔ hɔ koraa monware yi o but you have the intent to get married nti memfa sɛ mo in a courtship you have an intent sɛ mobɛware na all this behavior ɛɛkɔ so a saa nipa no there's a connection there obi so wɔ hɔ a you just have an intimate relationship with the person. Maybe as a boyfriend, girlfriend, in some warrior, but you are more intimate relationship and so much and baby your community no yen share your relatives most of the times nipa bebree say so obi betima abuse who can either your partner right and this are obusuani betimi abuse you.
Okay.
Okay, pacho.
So these other forms of relationship, yeah, wabu bosui. If there would be an opportunity for the victim, say ni obenya nenkrata, does that mean say the person must be dependent in some shape or form on the perpetrator? So for instance, say ye ni friends and busuani bi ena or dan or ne tia bi abusuani ne kofa na ba ye. And I said this boyfriend girlfriend relationship are okay. Could it be said the person has played the person is playing a particular role in the immigration status of the victim? Is that
Yes. Near all can a woman pepper to say, Mama example say, gain your more or more EU nationals no. And so before the end of Brexit, any EU settlement scheme no more kwenya so more the extended family members ever chrome.
okay?
Inti yɛmfa say or extended family member, either your auntie, your sister, or your uncle, any extended family member, you are dependent on that person. Who could renew krata now buy and in. But because you are dependent on the person, or James or who are obe maltreat you and obe abuse you in any form ope. First no, na these people omo that omo busuafo so no under the EU settlement scheme no. Unfortunately, no omo nka victims of domestic abuse no so nti sɛ bibi sɛ ɛkɔ so a normally na nea ɛyɛ a na ɔmo yɛ ne sɛ they apply for return rights. They apply for return rights, but and it just says say no with the new Emrano Modiaba govern these victims of domestic abuse for no Omodi family members of EU nationals no Omodi Omabeshim. Inti it goes to say obi family member of an EU national. Now there's any form of abuse. Nipa no or home can say or make application under this appendix and I say under Emra instead so call return rights and also no or to imagine the indefinite straight away. Mm-hmm. Nti sɛnea na wokyerɛ mu no ɛnokorɛ ɛwɔ nipa no wo depende wɔ ne so in a form in a way bi that's with the other connections with the family members.
Okay. For many lawyer Peggy from Abinelle Solicitors and I can come right here on your legal answers. To send me the show is your show. You do the questioning and then lawyer will provide the answers. Inti emfa say a topic here can that is not the question you want to ask. Any question you have on immigration, family law, housing, Bibiano. The number is on the screen. Ubetimi Afrey, and the phone line is open right about now. Ubetimi Afrey, Ubetimi so the question about the comment section, and it will be asked, and lawyer would answer for you. You can also join us on screen. Ubetimi by your studio. You can come into our virtual studio and bring you live on. The link to join is on the is in the comment section. If you click on it, Ubetimi a joining na waba bebusa o question na bibia akoso kama right lawyer mami enter so quickly na yembusa when it comes to all these that we are saying you know, I mean say evidence is the name of the game. You have to put everything beyond reasonable doubt. Lawyer for Mobro for Bakwaya Motai Kanono. Some of these abuse are quite a range of them, including all these the cohesive behavior. How do you evidence it for the purpose of your immigration application?
Okay, Daniel, before I ever so me person me found call back kakra. Maker forms of abuse. No. There's one type of abuse. Or mudi abese emrani mo friend transitional marriage abandonment.
Okay.
Me tell me say no say bia ukunu ana o yere ene do ba krom ha. Ebia because wobaeɛ no nneɛma bi anaasɛ nneɛma bi a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔnyɛ no ɛnkɔ yie nti no ɔse ɔfa baage yɛkɔ holidays makɔduru Ghana anaa makɔduru kuro foforɔ so moduru yɛ a wastefo wablɔke wo kwan biara so sɛ wobɛtumi aretɛne aba back to the UK. Anaasɛ bi a wayɛ application no biribiara yɛ okay sɛ ɔde wo ba kurom ha na biribi nti na n'adwene asesa ɔsɛ mema wo mma biem ne nyinaa ɛyɛ in the form of transitional marriage abandonment. Mmara no sɛ saa nneɛma nipa a ɔmo go through all these things ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ form of abuse a baabi a nipa no wɔ biara no ɔwɔ ho akwanya sɛ ɔbɛmaki application straight away a ɔbɛnya ne indefinite a ɔde bɛba kurom ha. Nti ɛno na mepɛ sɛ menka and support the forms of abuse no.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but about honors because it's a very important. I see quite a number of times, and you know, I'm share from Ghana say way out to whereby your partner has abandoned you. I think today is your saving grace. As a topic way, yeah, bosso in the past. So I'm glad that Lawyer Peggy is also mentioning it again. And application, we say, you know, we always say, I was say. Obomodin na ofre Abinelle Solicitors no mudi hu dwuma ma nti ufi say wakoka yakoja wo Ghana and that's and it's not just the woman alone, it's the man oba no you know aye ba se mo ko wa fa o passport ni ade ana we you dey sie na ana so they are free Ghana e dia bakrom how hwehwe a you are not able to come back. Call Abinelle Solicitors no mundi hu dwuma ma no yam pacho answer na ye betwa evidence no me question on the screen or see. Please, what opportunity is available for an overstayer?
So, overstayer. There are a lot of opportunities, not lots, but like I say, opportunity wo ebi ni say while you overstayer no. The limitation a woman is said you cannot make any let's say skilled worker and as a work visa application, but because of human rights any family life, you know, you can make a family route application. You can family route you can go on the parent route or on the private life route. But nneɛma wei nyinaa no because of sometimes your time needs certain restrictions nti yɛntumi nka ne nyinaa wɔ afidie no so nti no the best thing is sɛ woyɛ overstay a na wopɛ kwan a wode bɛkora w'asetena wɔ kurom ha wobɛhu yɛ a na wofrɛ yɛn a na yɛne wo ɛkasa yɛbɛtumi abobɔ nneɛma so yie akyerɛ wo kwan a wobɛfa so. But as I said, a kwan wɔ hɔ ɛma wo sɛ wobɛkora wo nkratasɛm ɛwɔ kurom ha.
Okay. Therefore, I will question by. Thank you for doing that. Intimisro. Bomodin se ube kwakuhu lawyer or Abinelle Solicitors. Oh, share YouTube. So YouTube honano ubenya contact no one of your videos mini lawyer aye but no live ya so a chegu video no share on the screen now. a scroll Abinelle Solicitors number in a scroll or on departure. Ubet me at Obono numbers no na from including emergency number and out of office hours na womo agile so etimi any weddings so mpacho also bet me the question about in fact I have the phone line is open. You can call us right now. The number is on your screen. Or question ubetimi ebusa. Ofra, you don't necessarily have to mention your name. We are interested in the question that you want to ask, and then the answer that lawyer can give you that will be helpful. So you can give us a call now. Most of the time, out of 4 train, now if it will be a rush, no friend, patch mon fresh is here. Mon fresh is here. Number no, it will screen. So ofra, so now with me ebusa or question. Lawyer, back to the issue of abuse. Now me busa about the evidence.
Okay. With this type of applications, no, and I say, you almost suffer this type of abuse, na. And man, I'm almost can say, almost imagine almost sitting out for bono. Almost need any mandatory evidence. You can say, obia, to say for birth sets, and I say, if I say, ebra, almost need mandatory evidence. However, no, omo assess case no all round. Omo share case ni nyina in a holistic way. Now they use something called a balance of probability, like more likely than not. Say I didn't walk on once them no a seer. This is how they used to assess it. And now omo evidence no, and I say ade a document a wobɛtumi de support no ɔmo akyekyɛ mu yɛwɔ evidence bi a ɔmo ti mu classify ne sɛ conclusive evidence. Saa conclusive evidence no ɛyɛ evidence a ɔmo hyɛ mu a ɛndeɛ ɔmo gye to mu pɛpɛpɛpɛpɛpɛpɛ ɔmo nkaste any doubt anaasɛ mefa sɛ edi mu edimu fi sɛ ebia other body anaasɛ other organization agye saa situation na esi yɛ no atum. Mɛma example te sɛ ebia asɛm na si, let's say there has been a physical abuse in the home. Na asɛm na kɔ akɔduru polisifoɔ anim, polisifoɔ aprocesse the perpetrator no to court, and nipa no ayɛ convicted. There's evidence of this type of evidence no ɛyɛ conclusive evidence yɛde support application na ɔmo bɛgye atom. Evidence, conclusive evidence ni bi to betumi ayɛ te sɛ any form of court order. Ebi wɔ asɛm ne siiɛ no akɔwie court. Court a issue bibi te sɛ non-molestation order, occupation order. All these things no ɛwɔ hɔ a ɛyɛ concrete evidence and ɛyɛ conclusive a wode support a ɛbɛyɛ. Obi bɛka sɛ na me deɛ because of ehu nti mɛntimi report bibia ɛnka akyi. There are other evidence a ɔmo gye tum pɛpɛpɛpɛpɛpɛpɛ ɔmo bɛgye atom. Evidence efiri other agencies te sɛ mefa sɛ asɛm ne siiɛ no there has been social services involved. Social services ni no wayɛ ne report ɛde aba anaasɛ yɛ contact no wama yɛ statement ɛkyɛ sɛ ampa asɛm wei asi. Ɔmo betumi agye saa evidence no atom. Yɛwɔ evidence a sɛ yɛwɔ other agencies a ɔmo support yɛn nnuama a ɔmo go through this form of situation abuse. Yɛbɛtumi akɔ ɔmo nkyɛn akɔgye information anaasɛ statement a support application no. Ebi a wode wɔntumi ankɔ social service hɔ, wɔntumi ankɔ police hɔ, but wotumi kɔ these domestic abuse agencies, women's aid and all these agencies ɔmo wɔ around. Wotumi frɛ obi ɛne ne kasaayɛ. yɛbɛtumi akɔ ɔmo nkyɛn agye statement afiri ɔmo hɔ ɛde asupporte. Ebi wɔ a wode wɔntumi anyɛ nneɛma mmiɛnsa wɔ yi nyinaa, but because of nea na wokɔ mu no nti eti mu de bi a stress bi ɛbrɛ wo. Wotumi frɛ ɛma wo yareyɛ, wotumi frɛ wo GP ɛbɔ amanneɛ sɛ GP sɛ ne sɛ na me kunu ɛde yɛ me, anaasɛ sɛ ne sɛ na me go through nti ama mayɛ stress, ama mayɛ low in mood, ama me ho all this yɛtumi kɔ GP no so hɔ anaasɛ wo doctor no hɔ ɛkɔgye evidence anaasɛ whatever happen na ɔmo so wɔ ɔmo records no so yɛtumi ɛgye ɛde support. So obi bɛka sɛ lawyer me deɛ because of ehu nti mantumi anyɛ wei nyinaa bio, menni baako koraa wɔ hɔ. Wo so ɛnka akyi yɛtumi gye evidence from independent witness. Ebi a asɛm ne kɔ so no adamfo bi wɔ hɔ a n'ani hu one of the events anaasɛ asɛm ne si wɔ n'anim. Ebi wɔ hɔ a wo neighbor bi koraa ɛte biribi saa. Ebi wɔ hɔ a wodi wo ho nkɔmmɔ ɛkyerɛ wo bi. Yɛbɛtumi agye statement no from this independent witness a saa nipa no adeɛ baako a ɛwɔ mu ne sɛ ɔmo bɛ asese ahwɛ sɛ the person does not have any benefits with regarding to whatever that happened. Nti nipa ne money account a ɔbɛma ne holistically, and it will be without any malice and as a without gaining any form of benefit from it. And so yeah, they are omubeshe. And in the nipa na nkasa so one asɛm no ɛfa wo ho no so also wotimi ma wo personal statement. Wotimi ma wo personal statement ɛde support it. So ebia wo de wantimi ankɔ GP hɔ, wantimi amfrɛ any organization and report it, wantimi andi ho nkɔmmɔ ankyerɛ obiara, wantimi ankɔ police hɔ. Asɛm no ɛwɔ wo ankasa wo nkyɛn.
Okay.
Ɔmo bɛ yɛtimi ma wo ankasa wotwerɛ wo personal statement. Personal statement, no, they will, as I said, they will have to assess it on the balance of probability. Say more likely than not, say no, I see. So with that one, as I said, it's not a conclusive evidence, but they can look into the statements and determine, say, asɛm yi a nipa so masi ɛkan, it's possible say ebesi. Ebi wɔ koraa there are some evidence kakra bi a wowɔ some photographic evidence bi, some messages bi wɔ hɔ a ne nyinaa no yɛbɛtumi de asupporting. Nti sɛ wɔntumi amake any form of report a ɛnka akyi. Don't sit in your room and suffer in abuse. Mmara wɔ hɔ a protecting. Sometimes yɛbɛka ne say ya nipa bebree take heed to it. So say it's too late.
I think sir, when it comes to the issue of divorce, especially within our relationship, family, idea, there is more like a harsh culture. Yentimi and come once, and because yen per se didn't to ebeba yeni nipa krontem. And more often than not, people will keep quiet, and then bear the brunt, bear the pain, bear the depression, and ebi ohana and but that's why we have this information out now. So I'm not sure. Let me ask this. Maybe it would not really be bothered on maybe a liberating immigration status for the person, but say obi go through this situation. No, if say semi report so na ebia mitimi the sort of krata out ni idea ebia later no nipa chrono will still whether ebusia na when it's like people will there will be some they will feel threatened, and now that the aftermath no they think something the person might mobilize some way. Nipa chrono be movie I can't really pinpoint, but fear there and no sano imrebi or it's me bought this person hoban.
Yes, and no never lead into the family law aspect, no. And no to lead into the family law aspect. Into no, kasa. Whilst we are sorting the immigration aspect for you, no, we'll look at the family aspect. Say, nipa no or yeah, threats to you. Do we need to get any order to protect you? Yeah, well, others say betimi agye to say no molestation order ya meka ho asɛm yi. Yeah, betimi agye a preventing nipa no from harming you in any way. Yɛtumi gye occupation order to say ɔsaa order no baabi a wowɔ no nipa no ntumi mma wo nkyɛn. Nti all these laws are there. Ebetumi a protect when you report the person who say maybe afterwards no obetimi aha me and kromo ha no so there are if there is an abuse na utimu can agencies bebree wɔ hɔ a they try to put measures in place ɔmo de protect minimum bi a he was going through this form of abuse ni ade ɔbɛka kyerɛ yɛ no yɛtumi yɛyɛ ne immigration aspect no ɛma ne de ne ho firi ne bɛrima ne nsam ɛsan de order maa no and we further ɛde ne kɔɔ ne council hɔ a council ne ɛma no accommodation a watu afiri baabi a ɔne ne kunu ne te a te sɛ ɔno nko a ɛte ne ho. Ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛaba sɛ yɛbɛtete awareɛ mu anaasɛ yɛbɛgu amanfo fie daabi but
lawyer by the time abuse no cause not a good dada.
no a good dada and yeah a good dada yɛdeɛ yɛba sɛ yɛbɛprotecte nipa nti no these are some of the things that yɛtumi yɛ so we'll take you through all the steps sɛ bɛyɛ a wobɛnya wo independent na also wo nan atintim ɛwɔ kurom ha nti we do other stuff as well.
Okay. For your legal answers with Abinelle Solicitors. And to be able to sorry, so the beauty about having our own social media show, and say we can accommodate a lot more questions and also make room for you. But my phone line no was screen, so ubet me or question be able to and this is very important. The issue of abuse can be only movie. Go through that. One person I will go through that. Freya, what Freya, correct me at this guy's voice. No busa lawyer question. We Robia nim ofra Yebejo, so you don't need to mention your name. Identity is protected and you can ask. But if it borders on any other question as well, as far as immigration is concerned, you can also call in right now and ask. But if you are comfortable putting your question in the comment section and I say BB you say what the two comment section to na Yebejo so na we marking kayama na lawyer so amwanu. You remember if you say Abinelle Solicitors are based in London. They are a UK-based firm, duly regulated, and Ebano Emojuma, excellent results, timely intervention, and normally bro. Ubetimi contact them over email info@abinellesolicitors.co.uk and also with me a from on all the contacts now a chegu on the screen. I mean, one of their astute lawyers, Lawyer Peggy, and aiding como and regularly. No more regular viewers of this show. Will be expecting some lawyer Abna, but lawyer Abna and lawyer Peggy. I'm not sure you'll be seeing a lot more of her across all the shows that we do. Lawyer Peggy, Mami boost out this one quickly now. Yen try to round up. Ebano Akechia, Ebano, how much I was so chia, as fees for this type of application it be leading to indefinite leave to remain. How much is it? And also, what is the length of time it take you to process?
Okay.
No, before Sobe answering, Mamimbusa way first. Does this process lead to indefinitely to remain straight away? And now say, depending on the severity of the circumstances, maybe I want to over 2.5, so 5 years or anything like that. Does it come in that form? And now say, when it comes to the issue of abuse, the route takes you straight to indefinite leave to remain.
With this form of application, it takes you straight to indefinite. And now, they will cost 5 years and I say 2.5.
Okay.
If there is an abuse involved, and as an element of abuse in the application, it's straight indefinite. And short route be straight indefinite.
Trotro be say you walk far from Malam West Igaway now there be straight not just a walk. Now Pacho, how long does it take when this application is made and how much is involved?
Okay, me Pacho, it take 6 months. 6 months going or the decision no ever. And with the fees no is 3,000 plus. That's indefinite. First no no munjiska. No, it's 2,000 plus. Sorry, 2,000 plus. First no munjiska. But say no omujiska. However, omu ways so wontumi entua sika na during the application ọmụ ma wo kwan ọmụ bisa wo so wobetumi atua fair enough you will pay but so wontumi entua they don't force you. You can tell them, say, you don't have the funds to pay. It's more or less, no, depending on your financial circumstances. Ubetimi atua fine, they will take the money, but so untimi ntua ene de catch more or more at the better ama while your application no pepepe. I want to find a specific amount for the fees.
Right. Now say ubetimi atua well a good say or more dear kwanya ba say untimi ntua they are going to help because in this in circumstance no most of the time no the victim may be financially restricted as well because
Yes, yes.
sure say yamano akwanya se onfa sika pudu into na account mu na wetimi de nya ne fa obi sika de obi etna usika nya so na otna usika sam so na watna wani die so na watna fa ho die so ni ade so I think more often than not people find themselves in that situation. So if you find yourself in that situation, it's good that help is available. Right?
Yes, there's help. There's help. You see, because you're indefinite, no fees, no home office fees, no, you're £2,885. As I said, so wuntimia, and not just a wuntimunya application, no, they always offer help. Wuntimia, you just tell them you don't have the funds to pay, and still you can make the application. It's just there for those yeah, can I say about yenu ebi muso omutimutia, but ebi musu ntimuntia. Wow, with timutia no, you can pay. And you're false, untimuntia. You just tell them that you can't pay, and you can still make the application.
Okay. Let me that see. For your legal answers with Abinelle Solicitors, lawyer Peggy Namenino agents also. The phone line is open. If I can have 1 or 2 calls come through before we close the show, that would be fantastic. It does not necessarily have to be on the topic that we are talking about, but if you have any question bordering on immigration, family law, housing, employment, maybe our person will be a lawyer is here. She would help you out with some answers. The lawyer, quickly, let's backtrack. That aspect of your abuse now, I will say, no, obitimi kujane dofuno, onye ne dofu biom or call it that oh young call holiday and a year I don't know how power brown no could do no. They've abandoned you and then they have come back. Ebia on you before forever be street now there. with Jawasi, and that is a form of abuse. Ubetimi akamwasam kakra and then the process no at saying if someone finds him or herself in that situation and they want to start a process, how do they go about it?
Okay. With that form, no, it normally happens to be an application outside the UK. It will be an application outside the UK. And with the application outside the UK, no, yeah, na were different ways in assessing the evidence. They have different ways in assessing the evidence. And I don't know for you will take detailed instructions from you. We would like to know the evidence that you were once issued a visa to be in the UK. That's number one. You were living with your partner in the UK, and I said, oh, family members, no, you were living with the person. Sometimes problem, yeah, about with this type of application, say the perpetrator no, and I said, nipa no abusive victim no, or try to control all their documents. All their documents are. Nipa no any concrete evidence to support. And no interest say we cannot make the application. We can still make the application so far as we get a little bit information. Yet more na omaji atum say ampa time say they issued a visa for you, or better still we can so we need because of the controlling behavior of Nipano perpetrator and Intebia was seizing all evidence out the best supporter. Yeah, will be a funny subject data request. But me, I request I do information na yeah their supporting application. Me find it a example to say sɛnea yɛka ohupani no wakɔto watwe ne kuro bi so na wagya hɔ aba wagye ebi application decision no bɛɛ kora wode womu da wo visa wo entry visa ɛwɔ ne hɔ ebi a wo card a ɛkyɛ sɛ wowɔ leave wɔ kurom ha ne nyinaa wɔ ne hɔ wonni copies wonni biribiara no problem. We can still go there and ask for your data or records or and we will stand on those records to make this type of application for you. Inti quite bebre was so hɔ a yɛbɛfa yɛbɛtumi de ayɛ application, just that it will be application made outside the UK.
Right. So it has to be an application outside the UK. Pacho, I mean, Odoforsi, Lawyer Evans, please, if you want to bring your children from Ghana to UK, how long does the application or process take, or how long would that be?
Okay. With the entry clearance application, their decision timelines differ. We have the people on the skilled dependent on the skilled worker. It's a sometimes 15 working days they can make a decision, and if it's any other form of entry clearance for children, sometimes to 3 to 6 months they can make the decision. But starting the process, going to see your solicitor, taking instructions and putting in the application, going for biometrics and all that, it can add a bit more time to the decision timelines.
Great. And I am assuming that these are some of the types of applications that they need to get
a lawyer involved, yes, because say no minfa way from say with the dependent children application is getting technical. And yes, it's technical to say because they use appendix children, and the appendix children law emu ya ding. Inti se wanya solicitor and mu anya I think say it might not go well. So person on Bambra, don't look anywhere else than Abinelle Solicitors. Freya, yes, so you're coordinating in that type of application. Ye pa, oh Freya, you bet me at the juma amount.
That's great. I mean, there have been testimonials that we've had on this show and on other shows of how your team have really helped in helping in getting some of these issues resolved. That is good. So, for yeah, the anybody. So, Peggy, thanks for the education as far as the abuse and how the victims can actually be liberated immigration wise because sometimes we think so many be but I think the encouragement here is that if you have an issue like that, don't suffer. Now, let me ask this. Say if the pakrono is srobi wonimu say abia if I make contact, there might be a drastic action that the perpetrator would take. Such a person, is there a way that things can be done in an anonymous manner? And let me reframe it. Say throughout the process, no, the perpetrator of the the abuser, do they get to know at any point, say, nipas may see, or yet immigration process through, and also or yet immigration process freely, and would they require anything from the abuser as evidence?
No, no. We don't require anything from the abuser. We do we are bound by confidentiality. Into that confidentiality, no cry in itself, no will not allow us to reveal any information to a third party who is not the applicant. Unless applicants na ma ye ho kwan say yen contact you obi yɛnni ho kwan sɛ yɛde ne information na anything na ɔyɛ bɛma any other person. In that sense, no dear, the person is always protected with the confidentiality law guiding yɛ adwuma no. Nti perpetrator no deɛ yɛngye hwee mfiri ne hɔ, yɛngye hwee mfiri ne hɔ.
Okay, all right. For yeah, did you baby? So Peggy, what will be your final thoughts shared on the show tonight on all that you've spoken to us about?
Okay, my final advice and I say at America attract one is say domestic abuse area or any form of abuse area. And as I said, your community no we don't speak out, we don't take actions and we suffer in silence. Fearing about say a sure war say yeah, immigration sembe say there be and Tessa, running say there are these things going on. And now, Omunim said, controlling Crawford because of these immigration issues. And so Omode Sa Emrawe about to protect people like Omu go through these things because of fear of losing their immigration status and almost suffer in silence. It's a master at here for the so when mobi na udi anya wumpo so when mobi na or go through this form of abuse. Fire number na fire details man. Ana so nipa ne nsa na fa ne behu yɛn na mmoa bi a ɛwɔ hɔ no so yɛso yɛntim mfa mboa yɛn nua no a all go through that nti message for say mon contact Abinelle Solicitors any form of legal issues a wowɔ bia no fra yɛn na yɛso mmoa yɛwɔ no yɛmfa mboa medase.
Peggy, Miss Medase, thank you so much for your time this evening on the show. Meaning say yeah, and Sabasa Cow at another time to bring to us some education and also to help us answer some of the legal questions. Now, going into the weekend, anything fun?
Oh, not really, not really, not really. We are just looking forward to the Milton Keynes show coming up. So
So
we are just preparing towards that for next week.
next week, okay. Abusia for Marty, Lawyer Peggy. So next week, mo pese mu hunu live in flesh and blood, colored. Munshiano ewo Milton Keynes, Caris Family Temple, ewo ICGC. Lawyer Peggy, have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Danny, for having me. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Okay, bye.
Bye. It's been your legal answers with Abinelle Solicitors, Lawyer Peggy, and Onimibedi Jumano in this in the friend is saying Obetna Lawyer Abena Nemu and Onimidi Jumano. Yami Aduma, I'll be having Lawyer Abena subsequently in the coming week, and yeah, but also really will be excited to have Lawyer Peggy again as well. But that tells you, say, Abinelle Solicitors are always on hand with their team of lawyers to support you. And don't forget, this show, although primarily we are looking at immigration intervention, no, I'm also excited to have businesses on or BB that you are doing, that you need the community to patronize. Send me a message. I'm always excited to bring to my community here on social media new products, new services that will be beneficial. I'm looking forward to that, to having you. So don't just stay and enjoy the goodie alone. But thank you so much for joining me at the mobile show. You so across the different platforms I'm watching on Abinelle Solicitors, on Facebook, Daniel Kokudatsin on Hack TV. Thank you. Nyame Adoma yebesen share next week. Have a good evening.
Hello everyone, hi Ebusiafo. This is lawyer Abinelle Kwapia from Abinelle Solicitors. On 23rd June 2024, myself and the team, we are coming to Milton Keynes, Caris Family Temple from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Obiambra, this is your time to bring all your questions. You have a free legal consultation with your family law, immigration law, housing, and employment. For questions, I will be there with my team, a fantastic team of lawyers are here back to come and help you as much as you're to me. So come, you don't want to miss it. Come with friends, invite everyone. See you there.